I saw this really interesting building, like this old gas station. Gas station, dairy drive-in, cafe, motor parts. Like, looks like it used to do everything. I'm guessing, I don't know, is it even open anymore? It doesn't look like it, but maybe it is. So I get some pictures because it's pretty cool looking. Gonna fill up here this morning. Get some gas. Okay, let's fill that up. I'm atypically indecisive this morning. I'm trying to figure out where to go. I know I want to try and loop around Combe Ridge today sometime, but I have to be in Monticello by 11 because I'm super excited. I've got a temple appointment, and then after that, a massage in Monticello. One of the women I met at the laundromat, that sounds kind of funny. She was with her husband. There's nothing weird going on. Talking to her, she recommended a place called Sand Island. She says it's really cool. She said there's a bunch of petroglyphs down there. And then there's kind of a river walk area where she said there's a lot of birds. And so I'm thinking about heading down there. Sorry, taking off my clothes. I'm just gonna put on, I'm so happy now that I have sunscreen. I'm just gonna put on some sunscreen. And I'm here, this is a petroglyph panel. We're gonna go take a look at the petroglyphs in a second at this Sand Island. I don't know what the official name, Sand Island Petroglyph Panel is what this thing here is called. So we're gonna check that out. And also this is where they said maybe there's some birds along this river walk that I can go along. Also I can hear some birds in here, so I'm gonna, oh, I see shadows and birds there. Yeah, there's a vulture right up there. I saw a shadow up on the rock wall. Let's see if I can get some pictures of the birds too. It's a cool petroglyph panel, but people have over the years vandalized it so much that it's hard to tell what is like ancient and what is modern, other than I'm pretty sure over here where it says 1963, pretty sure that's not ancient. It's a pretty big panel. The panel starts kind of, well, I guess you can see maybe where the fencing is up here. The panel starts up there and it goes clear the heck over there. And there's a ton, probably, there's different styles. And so there's probably different periods, different groups of people that have created them. Just spotted a huge white blooming flower up there that also looks like something I haven't seen before. Gonna go back and take a look at that. I'm not kidding you, this thing is amazing. Even if you're not super into like wildflowers and stuff like I am, you gotta admit that is a beautiful flower. Just to give you perspective how big that bloom is, that is really a big blossom on that plant. My new friend from the laundromat told me that this river walk trail, it's called the Bluff River Trail, is a good place for birds. And I can already hear a bunch of birds, so I think that she gave me good advice. I'm excited about that. I can't walk super far still, but I'm going to walk down here a little ways. I'm going to try to be smarter than, oh look, there's a bird right there. I'm going to try to be smarter than I was yesterday and not push myself because my back was really in a lot of pain yesterday. Famous last words. I just get really interested in stuff and ignore the pain, but we'll see. This is a beautiful little trail. It's just this nice improved trail. It's ADA accessible, and it goes down, I'm assuming, along the river based on the name of the trail. Lots of beautiful trees, and I can hear lots of birds down in here. So I'm gonna put this away in just a second and get into birding mode and see if I can find some birds. It would make me really happy to get some birds. Really haven't seen any birds except for I saw a vulture and a raven. But I am very much enjoying it. It's just a very quiet, peaceful walk through here, and in the background you can kind of hear the river flowing through. So I'm happy to be here because it's very quiet and peaceful. It's a cool morning, and so that feels really good to be out here. It's just nice to be out in nature, looking at beautiful things and experiencing this. Even though, you know, if I could see some critters, that would make it even better. I'd like to get pictures of the critters, but I'll take this. This is beautiful. That turned out to be a really pleasant walk, and I did end up finding a few birds. I'm excited. I did get a fun photo of a ruby-crowned kinglet and a spotted towhee. And the spotted towhee, I got some video of it doing its really cool call. Like the sound that it makes is really cool. And then I also saw some interesting cacti growing up out of the side of the cliff wall. Some of them right next to some petroglyphs, which was kind of a cool composition. Well, that worked out pretty good. I was able to go check out Sand Island and go for a nice morning walk through the cottonwoods there next to the river, and then come back to my motel and change into my white shirt, and now I'm off headed to Monticello. Here's Bluff in all its glory. Oh yeah, I keep driving past the sign that says Historic Fort, half mile. There's also a Bluff City Historic Loop. Twin Rocks Cafe and Gallery. Cow Canyon Trading Post. Some interesting little shops around here if that's your thing. Oh, I guess, yeah, I'm going the right way. I was like, I should probably look where I'm going. Yeah, I'm going the right way. Good. And I will load it into Google Maps here in a second. There's like snow off in the distance out there, so it's crazy. Down in Bluff, it's really warm, hot almost, and then 30 minutes away you get up here and there's been storms and snow. Welcome to Blanding, thriving metropolis. I have a friend that grew up here in Blanding. He said that he and his brother lived in an old train car out behind their house because there wasn't enough room in their house. I'm trying to think if I've ever been in Blanding. I think I've been in Blanding once before. That's it. Another vulture flying over. Somehow it seems appropriate. Well, I mean, compared to Mexican Hat or Bluff, this is a pretty good sized town. 3,303 people. The city that I live in is about 10,000 people, but it's part of a broader suburban area where one of those places where, you know, the next community is just a line on a map. And so even though my city is about 10,000 people, it feels much bigger. Yeah, so Monticello is even smaller. Monticello is it's probably, call it about 2,000 people. You know, driving through here, I can find it believable that my friend grew up living in a train car. I know, I always get that happy feeling when I go someplace I've not been before. Okay, here we are in Monticello. Gonna turn left after Canyonlands Motor.
Your destination is on the left. I love going to the temple, and I try to attend a temple every place I travel if I can. It just fills me with peace.
Came here to the temple. It's snowing outside, and I'm gonna be brave and roll down the window so you can see what's going on out here. So it's snowing. It's beautiful. I actually really quite like the snow. I'm not not frustrated by the snow at all. I actually love it. The one thing is I doubt that it is snowing or raining down by Bluff, which is the area where I'm going to do the trails. I'll just have to pay attention to the weather because some of the trails that I may do might not be so great if they're wet. So I'll have to watch for that. Okay, let's go find some lunch. I was just driving down the roads around Monticello, just like seeing what this place looks like. I ended up on this little dirt road, and I pulled up to stop because it turned into, looked like private property. I started to see a no trespassing sign. So I stopped, and right when I stopped, this little bird flew across and landed on the no trespassing sign. And it looked like a female or possibly just an immature mountain bluebird, which they're beautiful birds. And I was so excited, and I was able to get great shots of it. And so that always makes me happy when something kind of serendipitous like that happens. It makes me super happy. Okay, I see another one. There's a couple of them right here. There's a second bird down there, and it's a different one. It's one I've never seen before. It looks kind of like some kind of sparrow, but it has like a reddish brown head. I can't tell. I'm pretty excited. That was actually a chipping sparrow, which is a lifer for me. I've never seen that before. It's a really beautiful type of sparrow. When I put this video together, I'll make sure that I show a nice picture of that. It's super fun to see it. And I hear some other birds too, so I'm gonna go kind of slow down this road, see if I can find some more. Okay, I don't know how well you can see it. I'll put a real photo in the video there. That little bird just got this huge spider. He's flying all over the place with that spider. And that spider is moving and wiggling. I suspect it's not anymore, but it was for quite a while. Anyways, pretty cool. About a week before I came down here, I actually booked a massage. In fact, that's what I was doing when I ruined the hoses that air up the tires of my Bronco. But I booked the massage knowing that my back is in bad shape and hoping to like relax it so I can feel a little bit better for the rest of the trip. And like, who knew there was like a massage place in Monticello. There's only one, and it's the only one anywhere anywhere close to here. So, and it's like upstairs above the old historic drugstore, which has a kind of cool sign out front. This is my new friend Cassidy, and she is an amazing massage therapist. That's how I met her.
Juniper Massage and
Juniper
Wellness.
Massage and Wellness. Okay, because like if anybody is ever in Monticello, they have to contact you and come
Thank
and
you.
do it. So it's amazing. What's your favorite part of living here?
My favorite part is specifically about Monticello is it really is like the center point. You're an hour from Moab, Canyonlands, you're an hour from Colorado, you're an hour from Bluff, so you have Monument Valley, Goosenecks, and then the Abajos are kind of tricky. They look like this little teeny blip, but they go on and on forever, so it really is a mecca for adventure.
I love that. And what's the hardest part about living here? Because you said you grew up in Salt Lake, so you're not. So you're used to bigger, and now you're smaller.
Yes. Monticello particularly, we are so remote. So the closest hour is in Cortez, so about an hour away. The closest Sam's Club is in Grand Junction, Colorado, which is almost 3 hours. And the closest Costco is Spanish Fork, so you're looking at about 3 hours. And then of course, like, you have your farmers. I would say most people have like a day job and then do farming on the side as well. It used to be mining, and that's starting to pick up again, actually, with the uranium that's going on in LaSalle.
When they made Bear Stearns National Monument, as well as Grand Staircase Escalante National Monuments, the people who lived in those communities were really not fans of that. And so there was quite an uproar of the local people feeling like the government was just kind of coming over and taking over their world. And so I think there's still a lot of negative sentiment. It's probably not 100% of the people, but I think the general sentiment of the local people was not in favor of that. And you know, I suspect some of that sentiment lives on. And I decided just to swing into a grocery store here in town. The biggest grocery store I've seen in days. Pretty good sized grocery store. I mean, not huge, but like good enough. And I got this little trio of berries, which made me pretty happy. And just picked up like some fruits and vegetables, and so that I can, and some cheese, so that I have a little protein, so that I can just eat on the road, because I'm planning to drive from here. Instead of going straight back to Bluff, I'm going to go the long way and head over and cut down the west side of Comb Ridge and get back to Bluff that way. So that'll be a good chunk of dirt for the day, and also should be pretty beautiful, and hopefully I should time it right where I get there around sunset. Just driving along, and I saw some wild turkeys in that field over there. So I pulled over and I got some photos and video of them. Well, that was pretty fun to catch some turkeys. Always makes me happy. here a little bit and find a spot to air down. And we will air down. It's going to be amazing. Got here at the right time of day. Well, I'm starting to head down Comb Wash Road. I just let some air out of the tires to get down to a more comfortable tire pressure for this dirt road. And I couldn't have planned this better. Beautiful light, beautiful time of day. No rain on this side. Also, there's a bird right there. Wasn't planning that. Okay, let's do this thing, birdie. Oh, it's a spotted toy just sitting right up there on the top of that tree. There we go. Anyway, so I'm super excited about this. I'm gonna get some good footage, probably get some drone footage. Comb Ridge is this big, huge geographic sandstone formation. And there's several little offshoots that I think I'm going to take some of them they're just kind of out and back offshoots, but there's got to be something out there. Why would there be a road? So I'll probably take my time and look at some of those. Well, it actually looks like that little wash down there is the trail, but with it that wet and stuff and by myself, I don't think I'm going to drive up there any farther. So I came on this little Mule Canyon turnoff, and I think this is as far as I'm going today because I don't want to get stuck down there all by myself. I know I'm a wimp, but my wife would be proud of me right now. So there you go. We're gonna get 4 different perspectives of this. Okay, I'm going to use my little trail turn assist feature in the Bronco because we're in sand, and we're going to flip this bad boy around really fast. So I'm just going to push this button right over here. Got that turned on. I'm going to crank it all the way to left, and then I'm just going to gas it. Yeah, doing donuts in the sand in the Bronco. think I drove through some cow crap. Let's just say there are signs. Okay, I really like the view I see in front of me, and I think that my 100mm lens is probably going to be too long, and so I'm getting my 24 to 70mm out, because I think that will give me more options for how to compose this shot.
As the sun got low on the horizon, it created this beautiful backlight effect for a lot of the vegetation alongside the road. I love the way these videos and photos turned out. The clouds coming in because of the storm front, changing color as the sun got lower in the sky, the sometimes trees or different vegetation, the reds and tans and browns in the slick rock, combined with these just long, deep penetrating views down the face of the cliffs, or letting your eye roam down the red dirt of the roads, created these amazing vistas. Really, every place you turned was a postcard view. After a day filled with wandering and exciting adventures, it's time to call it a night and get back to Bluff so I can get ready for another day of epic wandering tomorrow.